Sup, Kopak Chata? How's it going, man? Glad you're here. This could be the beginning of something good because I'm using a laptop that's not gonna shut off. This is a laptop that'll work well, and I'm streaming during lunch break, which is good because I have a hard stop then. So I love streaming for 6 hours straight. You know what I mean? But realistically, I can't stream for 6 hours all the time. So this kind of keeps me disciplined. I know I should have my own self-discipline, but I guess that's for another day. But we get the 3571 numerology. I immediately see Catholic 3571. You know, Catholic 3571. We get the Catholic Church and some propaganda. I'm sorry the font's too small on that. I'll make that bigger later. The Catholic equals 7135. So we're going to get... It's funny because you saw the thumbnail of this. It's St. Ignatius of Loyola, the Jesuit founder. He's another actor for the One World Order. Let's go to Dr. Savage. We're live only until like 1 p.m. And if you're just joined, it's literally going to be to 1 p.m., maybe 1:05, but I really can't go past that. So let's get right into it. Might as well look at the CNN propaganda before we go over what I have up. But let's look for Catholic Church. Oh no, before we even look, Capitol Hill, White House, you know how it goes. Stuff very connected to the Jesuits. Donald Trump, but the White House, Capitol Hill, I want to see them in the propaganda. Catholic Church in general. But again, with all this stupid crap with coronavirus, that usually does take over. But let's see. What's behind California's massive surge in cases? Talking about this mask rule. See, Washington, D.C. See that? Washington, D.C. Specifically, you're alive. Sure, you can be skeptical and say, I was on this before. It doesn't matter. I've called this pattern out so many times. With numbers connecting to the Catholic Church, Catholic 3571, you'll get specific propaganda about what? The Catholic colony, which is Washington, D.C. See that? How else do you specifically call something like this out? And you all just witness it live. Why? It is the same exact pattern from the Jesuit order. Look, this even came published yesterday, but they're putting it on the front page today using Washington, D.C. in the headline. You see that? And then Trump asked to restore the only Confederate statue in Washington, D.C. Sources say that's the part of the Albert Pike statue.
In Durham, North
Carolina. Let's take the statue down if we're going to be taking down statues. I've also argued that we shouldn't because people need to understand, who's in charge of this one world order, or at least who one of their actors are. But, now they supposedly burned it down and took it down, and now they're going to put it back up. It's just mockery. Of a Freemason, 33-degree Skystrike Freemason, Sub-Zenith and Alpha. Today is the 177th day of the year. The Jesuit order equals 177. Hell yeah. I'm so glad y'all are here. Hey, Nails of Hope. April's Fool's asking. Hey, Suzanne. April Fool's asking, will I keep this video up for later? Well, I will keep it up. It's up to YouTube to keep it up. And I think they will. They've been at least not striking me now. But yeah, the live streams stay up. I don't take anything down. A new face of the Democratic Party emerges. This is a black man. So we're going to look for the racist numbers, numbers for Negro, for the most hateful word for black people, as you know. 1214. Black progressives. Let's just see this. What's the video length on this? We might not get it. Let's just see. Let's go through this propaganda.
This is happening in Kentucky right now.
2-minute, 45-second video. That's 165 seconds. Got it right, 165. Good. Black 29. 4 plus 5 is 9. But I was expecting something more blatant. But I think what you're going to get is you're going to get it in his name. You're going to get it in how many days from his birthday he's here. In New York, a Democratic stronghold with an aging congressional delegation, the signature showings were authored by Jamal Bowman, a 44-year-old black former educator, and Mondaire Jones, 33, a black man who is gay. So the gay guy is 33. I love live streaming because we all see this comedic propaganda together. Gay 33, Homosexual 33. Yeah, yo, if I'm too quiet, let me know because my input sounds a bit low. I'll turn up a little bit. I think I should be fine. I don't want to pick up the I don't want to clip or pick up the AC in the back, but just in case, I turn up a little bit. The homosexual 137, that's the 33rd prime in reverse alphabetical order. Homosexual 137, you see that? Gay 33. And the other guy's 44, black people 44, African American 44, the septenary cipher. See that? It's always the same stuff. What's up, y'all? Yo, I love seeing you guys' reaction. Yep, oh, nice, Zach. Glad you're here. Yep, homosexual 137, the 33rd prime. Yep, and the guy's 33. I mean, it's the same pattern in all the crap. So Jamal Bowman, supposed to see his name gematria. 74, just another 74, Masonic 74, Jewish 74, English, occult 74. Jamal 38, 43. Bowman 68, Afro 68. Slave 31. Just the same old pattern. And then Mondaire Jones, a black man who was gay. It's another 74. I mean, look at this. So we have Mondaire Jones 74, and we have what? Jamal Bowman 74. So this is my second video in a row where the two people they're naming have the same gematria. Yesterday we had that video on NASA, the two astronauts, both their names equaled 137, which is the 33rd prime. Now we're looking at this, Jamal Bowman 74, Mondaire Jones 74. What else do you need to see? This is contrived. It is the same. Of course, Mondaire Jones equals 142. When you write out 42, you get 142, and of course, negative equals 42. We can't even leave this without seeing this pattern. This is so repetitive. It's the same thing again and again all the time. No exceptions. The Mondaire 47, oh my goodness. Because I guys have never heard his name before. Mondaire 47, Reflection. Mondaire 137, the 33rd prime. He's the gay guy, the homosexual 137. Oh my goodness. I mean, I'm just so glad you're all here seeing this. I can't get over how awesome this is. We're all seeing this together. Let this overlap in 3 of the 4 base ciphers too. And just ask yourself, what, guys? He didn't have to be the homosexual in this. If you flip a coin, that type of 50-50 chance, he could have been this. So why is Mondaire Jones? Why is he 33? Why is his first name equal the same thing as homosexual? And they let you know he's gay. So I'm supposed to sit and believe this? No, this is contrived fake news propaganda from the Society of Jesus, from the One World Order. I mean, it cannot be any more clear. Disney announces major change to Splash Mountain right after outcry. Probably look at that. I'll go back to the chat for a bit. I mean, because today is George Orwell's birthday. Oh my goodness. George Orwell, the author of 1984, Jesuit 84, the Catholic Church 84. I would like some Orwellian type of propaganda. Well, this is Orwellian propaganda, but you know what I mean? Maybe something that's way more specific to 1984. Maybe some more surveillance type of thing. Just that type of theme would be nice to see. NFL star talks Breeze, Kaepernick, and more. You see how they clearly have the 27 right here? Breeze, Kaepernick, but the whole race stuff he's doing, he's holding up his fist apparently like a black power type of thing. 27, that's the number for race. This is race-based propaganda. There's always these specific things. Race 27, forwards and backwards. We'll just use an alphabetical order, and then we reverse the alphabetical order and reduce 27. And then we have number 27 right here. That's also, is that really 50? 27 plus 23 is 50. What is this from? It's America's Game, America 50, 32, NFL 32. There's probably something more to that too. And Breeze, why is Drew Brees involved in this? Don't forget, Drew Brees, he wears number 9. Racism equals 99.
So they use him in this. Drew Brees also equals 99. Why does he wear number 9? Equaling number 99 because he's an actor for the Jesuit order. Who gives you these fake sports? These are all actors for the Catholic Church. They are paid to participate in these race-based divisive rituals. The one thing about Bleacher Report is, I'm just scrolling through here, maybe looking for some low-hanging fruit number, but usually with Bleacher Report, you got to read the whole thing and go through. Which is cool if you want to decode it, but just previewing all this propaganda, especially for the limited time I have. Kind of just want look at this, look at that, go in the chat, see what y'all are talking about. and going back to this article, Zach's point is out. The 44-year-old and 33-year-old, they're 11 years apart. And when you add that up, 44 plus 33 equals 77. DC and the 77th meridian. Because these people always put out these concocted numerical riddles. I mean, I just don't get how people waste their time. Not waste their time, but like they spend all this time doing crosswords and jigsaw puzzles. Why not spend the time decoding these riddles? I think there's way more fun to do than a crossword puzzle, and you're actually, uncovering stuff that's really going on. Shark equals 33. Like to have that in their media. So while we still have some time, I did have some things pulled up. I was just looking earlier at the Roman Catholic Church influence in Ohio. I'm glad Zach's here for this. We'll get a kick out of this. Look at the two numbers they have here. You can see them right away. But they're talking about Catholic influence continuing to grow. By 1870, Cleveland had one of the largest Catholic populations in the United States. In Cincinnati, roughly 70% of all city residents belonged to the Roman Catholic faith in 1910. I mean, they're giving us 1870 and 1910, two numbers for these people. Jesuit order equals 180, should have typed it the right way. Society of Jesus equals both of those. I mean, it's that easy. Society of Jesus 191, 187. Use navigable order equals 191. Reverse navigable order equals 187. And just think, what are the odds of them explaining this by 1870 and then 1910? Because the Catholic Church, they run the state of Ohio. I say it all the time. Also knows, I like how they say, prior to 1054, Christianity really only consisted of a single branch, Roman Catholicism, just like how the Jesuit order was founded in 1540, King James 154. The King James Bible. Also, another example I found, because I wanted to look at the source of this. I was like, okay, they formatted it this way. Who's behind this, So I went to About Ohio History Central, and then I found another riddle. Here they're telling you about, and at the end of this where this picture's from is saying it includes a collections from more than 360 cultural heritage institutions from all of Ohio's 88 counties. Again, Buckeye 36. And over here they're telling you about the Akron rubber strike of 1936. So why was there an Akron rubber strike of 1936? Again, it's always this number for Buckeye in this state. This is the pattern they always use: 72, 27, 36. The governor's birthday, January 5th, 1947. One day was 72, 27 numerology. Of course, 53 numerology, that's the 16 prime, with 360 days remaining, 36. So it's all about just going through history, going through information, and applying this knowledge, and you see it throughout. I can't help but notice that the Catholics erected their first church near Somerset, like the sun sets, in 1818, sun equals 18. The Jesuit order, their logo is the sun. I don't find that coincidental at all. And what's 18 plus 18? 36. It's the same exact pattern all the time from this game. Thanks, Zach. Yeah, and that's maybe one thing we can start pushing to people. Like, hey, if you like solving crosswords, try this instead. Yep, Society of Jesus, 187, 1870. Society of Jesus, 191, 1910. Hell yeah. IHS equals 18. And anyone who's unfamiliar with that, IHS, that's the Society of Jesus. IHS equals 18, like sun. The logo's the sun. Forwards and backwards, 18. we see these people's symbolism everywhere. And here in this example. So we can go back to some mainstream media news. Here's Nestle doing some, I don't know, I don't get this riddle. It's a ritual. Oh, look, oh, see, we already saw this in the last video. NASA astronauts prepare for 2 spacewalks. But if anyone missed it, I mean, this is such a good piece. We have these 2 Freemasons here doing the hidden hand. They still have this updated at 526, Space 26, Mason 26. This is a good example. So earlier we saw how the 2 people, their names equaled 74, right? Here's what I was telling you about in case of this last video. Chris Cassidy, Robert Benkin, both equal 137, the 33rd prime. Or excuse me, yeah, 137, the 33rd prime. And of course, 187, 79, like Society of Jesus. So if Chris Cassidy, and you'll CC 33, and then Robert equals 33, Benkin also 137. See, authority 137. Again, Masonry 33. It's always Masonry all the time. 1 second. So, I mean, there you have it. We even have a review of these people using the same numbers. Well, I mean, why both their names equal 137, the 33rd prime? And then they say they will conduct a second similar spacewalk on July 1st. Mason 17, Space 17, that's 1/7. The walks will begin at 7:35, NASA equals 35, and 28, right? So look what happens on 2/8. They mentioned August 2nd. The planning of the spacewalk will affect when the Endeavour spacecraft returns to Earth carrying Benkin and Hurley. Currently, NASA is eyeing a return date of August 2nd. So 7:35 launching on August 2nd, 2/8. This is how they operate. That is why you can just click on their information and decode it, and it's the exact same patterns with these 4 base ciphers. It's always that simple. It's always that simple. Jesuit order equals 54, just like sun. Catholics give us the solar calendar we're on and the language, absolutely. The Gregorian calendar, named after Pope Gregory. Gregorian equals 58, like Freemasonry. And Zach, I really appreciate you breaking these things down, because I mean, it just shows you look at the history, you look at it logically, it's clear who's doing this, it's clear whose symbolism this is, and then you can just, again, do homework. You can apply this to the media every single day and see how this is coming out systematically. That's what it is. Also, I mean, I have to point out this burning truck just on this Catholic themed day. I just want to point that out. I don't find it coincidental at all either. Pop equals 47. This is pop culture's moment of reckoning on matters of race. Maybe we can get some race-based numbers, some low-hanging fruits to decode. Maybe not. 1219. Chaos 19. From Motown and the Cosby Show to hip-hop and Black Panther, America has long consumed black culture, even as our country's systemic racism sent a very different message. Black Lives Matter mentioning. It's just like this. I mean, like, Carsonia, Wise Whitehead. This is a black woman talking, Whitehead, and then her name is going to be coded with these numbers, probably hateful to black people. That's just usually how this goes. Oh my goodness! Even back, guys, her name equals the same thing as racism. 99. Oh my god. Carsonia, Wise Whitehead 99, like racism. You see how they use these same patterns. You can just peruse through the news, scroll down, find, oh, this is a black woman. She's being used in this. She's a documentary filmmaker who teaches African American studies at Loyola University, Maryland. This is a moment to do a racial reshaping of how we are seen. And her name equals the same thing as racism. They didn't have to use the wise parts. Carsonia, 32 like Negro. I want to make sure I spelled that wrong, or right. Carsonia. See, 32 like Negro, like Obama, like Barack Obama, like Obamacare. These people are selected or they're named or whatever, How they put the rules together exactly is always up for speculation. Not exactly, to the letter, to the T, how exactly they chose this woman, I couldn't tell you. But this is all part of the riddle. The Whitehead with the 47, of course. So again, it's another clear example of what these people love to do. And 243 and 117 connect to Central Intelligence Agency and the age of the U.S. right now. Thanks, Zach, for that. And that's what her full name equals. And Abrahamic 187 chapters in the Torah, and that is Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Jesuits work within all faiths, absolutely. For the people thinking, the Jesuits can't be with the Catholic Church, they oppose, they're subverted. It's like, you guys can't just be reading this stuff that they'll put out and believe it. Like, it's clear that the Jesuits work with all this stuff. Zenith of Alpha America is asking, have I ever seen NASA with the Greek lambda in place of the letter A? I was wondering what that's all about. I have seen that stylized before, but I've never, put too much thought into it. So, I couldn't tell you right now. I think I would just be guessing at this point. I'd rather research it on my own time and look into that. I'll let you know though once I get more information on that. I'm sure someone else might know, but yeah, personally I don't. Why more states could legalize cannabis in 2021? It's a riddle. Dennis Quaid says 39 8-year age difference with new wives just doesn't come up. Masonry 39, Federal 39, Zionism 39. Gotta have that on the front page. And then here we can look at this Albert Pike piece of crap. Look at Mason 17, up at 1007. Oh, I think I know you guys are gonna like. I think it's time for me to share. Again, we can spend time reading this. Look, Trump in 2017, up at 1007. We're talking about this Confederate statue of a Mason. It's what they're doing. That number for Mason, the most pure cipher, 17. So they have a video from 2017 up at 1007. How is this not by the numbers propaganda? It's 100% what this is. Trump 25 on the 25th, they're at least updating this. 6 times 6 times 6, 216. I don't like to make loose connections, so this might not be true, but see how this video is 216? I wouldn't be surprised that with a thumbnail in some applications, some browsers, it shows up as 137. This could be them trying to make it a minute 37-second video, or excuse me, 137-second video, but maybe without the thumbnail makes it 216. I can't, prove that right now, but with Albert Pike statue, that's why I said that. Yeah, with a computer program, they can do this easily. They can pick anyone they want to use with their software. Absolutely. So, guys, we can leave off with some things I found on Twitter because I tweet a lot of things. Some things about the market, mostly like truth-related things, and it's nice to decode. It's nice to decode like some of these tweets. So this is my pinned tweets for some time, and it just emphasizes, because here's my whole thing: we're here being baited into this race war all the time, but meanwhile, we always have Israel bombing everyone in Syria, Palestine doing all this atrocities, and nobody marches down the street about it. Nobody yells about it. No one cares. You know what I'm saying? All everyone cares about is, oh, you're black, you're white, you're doing this, you're doing that. So I see this Kim Iverson, some just sheep. Here's why calling someone a Karen is racist. What if the new term used by the right was to call people acting a certain way a Lucretia? Would you say that's racist? Yes, you would, because it is. I'm like, what, you're sitting here on Twitter talking about this racially divisive bullshit? Guys, Karen is a multiracial language, first off, or name. people of all sorts of different, backgrounds to the name Karen. It's just like, what argument are you trying to make? It's clear that she's just being stupid. And I'm really saying, okay, meanwhile, 7 killed, 4 injured, Jewish 74, Masonic 74, Killing 74, Cult 74, over here in Syria. Y'all definitely follow Itachi on Twitter. Itachi's always tweeting really good shit. RWell47. We're talking about the numbers 552, 225, how they're connected to, Kobe Bryant. And then I just noticed how Vince Carter recently retired, and as I was looking him up, I noticed that his birthday is January 26th. That's the day Kobe Bryant died. And they played in the same AAU team. And of course, it's more than this. As y'all know, I don't fully know all the sports riddles through and through, but it was a clue, so I wanted to share it. And then, I retweet some cool things people are saying. But I want to show you some of the things I've been finding. I think I should go to media. I don't know. 'Cause I have some retweets, too. Like, I retweet this. Like, retweeting the Premier League is my favorite thing to do. Look at this hat trick from Anthony Martial.
Anthony Martial's brilliant hat trick secures the win for Ole Gunners Scotia men. So this is Man U winning. This guy gets a hat trick to win the game, right? So hat trick is what? It's the achievement of a generally positive feat 3 times in a game, or another achievement based on the number 3. And if most pure cipher, 3 equals 29, right? This guy, Anthony Martial, born December 5th, 1995, that game was from his 24th birthday, or however old he is, till the game, 29 weeks. See, a span of 29 weeks from his birthday. You might not be able to see it, my camera might be in the way. But, I hope you can even do the math by seeing how it's 203 days. But it's 29 weeks, 29, you see that? 329, he gets his hat trick. I don't watch the games, I just see them tweet this shit, and you retweet, and this is how you spread this word. It's another option, If you don't want to make videos, you can also do this. This is quick, it's easy. Yeah, they're intensive racial sensitivity training was quoted in some propaganda that equals 224 like the Society of Jesus. I'm gonna go back to the chat though. I think I'm missing out on stuff. Yep, Great London Fire in 1666, and I think these people have been doing this even way before then. I would even say in BC times, these people have been doing all sorts of insurance fraud, just in different forms. That's just, of course, I don't have history to prove that, to back up my claims, but I just assume these people have been doing this shit for literally their entire existence, which is a very, very long time. But no, it's a really good point. I really appreciate that. So look at Mark Cuban endorsing Joe Biden for president. 37 days from Mark Cuban's upcoming 62nd birthday. So Mark Cuban, Donald Trump doesn't want to run a country. He wants to run a campaign. Joe Biden actually wants to run a country. And if you believe this, which apparently 85,000 idiots did, or we'll just say maybe 80,000, maybe 5,000 just wanted to like it to bookmark it. I do that sometimes too. But, come on. How do you believe this shit? These are 2 actors. So Mark Cuban's upcoming birthday is July 31st. It's 37 days from his upcoming birthday. Joe Biden equals 37. 7 months, it is 7 months, 4 days, and 31 weeks from Joe Biden's birthday, and Cuban equals 31. And Carly Fiorina, she's trending today, saying that she's endorsing Joe Biden. That's, I believe, 74 days from his birthday. It's 7 and 4 from her birthday. It's 7 weeks, 4 days, one of the things. It's 7 and 4 from her birthday, though, again. So, I occasionally show some stock charts of things I like, just ideas. But mainly it's, exposing the people. Showing people my playlist. I exposed Mike the Wine. Here he's coming out, getting tested for COVID-19 on live television. Tested equals 73. I didn't put that in here, but I'll show you. Tested 73. So he's getting tested when he's 73 years old. Again, he's born January 5th, 1947. He's 73 years old. And how do I remember that? Because 47 is the 15th prime. Ohio equals 47. Columbus equals 47. That's the capital. And our governor now is born 1/5/47 with 7227. 360 connection in his birth numerology. And how do you forget that? That's why I call him an actor, because he absolutely is. With that type of birthday, 100% an actor. And I have a video on this channel predicting him to win. But it doesn't even matter. They'll say, oh, he was a Republican. Ohio's a red state. Of course he was going to win. They'll say some crap like that. But Mike equals 70, coronavirus equals 70. You can't see it here, but I show this as proof if you want to look at his birthday. But you know his birthday. Columbus, Ohio, 171. He's on live TV a span of 171 days from his birthday, getting tested. That's also 170 days. Well, the end dates. That's like 17. Ohio, the 17th state. Foden nets his second of the night, passing the ball in from Jesus's flick-ons. It's probably Jesus, but you know, Jesus, this is from the Society of Jesus, obviously. Anything from the Premier League is a ritual from the Catholic Church. So look at this. Foden, this guy born May 28th, 2000. He gets a flick-on 34 from Jesus, you know, receiving something from Jesus, sounds like some sort of baptism sort of ritual like that, but flick-on 34, Jesus 34, and look at this. 340 days from his birthday. Don't you love the Premier League? Guys, their examples are amazing. I have not decoded any of their shit yet and just been lost. Every time I retweet their shit and decode, it's just these very simple examples. It's also 3 weeks and 4 days from his birthday as well. From his past birthday. This is to his upcoming birthday. You see that? 34, Jesus 34, flick on 34. See? They're telling you right here. Premier League. And then, you know, all the sheep just talking nonsense. My mic is low. Thanks. Damn. Hope it doesn't mess up the replay. Probably will, but it's whatever. We're gonna fix that. That's probably much better now. I'll just keep it at the way top, and I'll probably fix it in the mic settings. Well, the sound, shit. I don't know what happened there. Well, alright. Do I sound better now? I mean, I'm about to wrap this up soon anyway. Sucks that we had to end with some sound issues, but you guys see it on the screen, hopefully. So we'll finish up with this one. This is a good one. David Silva makes it 4. Man City 4-0. Burnley 51 minutes. David Silva makes it 4. Guiding the ball in from close range. David Silva equals 40, like 4 in numerology. David Silva equals 167. That's 167 days from his birthday. See? 167 days from his birthday, David Silva making it 4. These are always numerical rituals from the English Premier League. I cannot say it enough. I cannot say it enough. Oh, you're welcome, Zenith. Yeah, I'm gonna go for maybe 5-10 more minutes just because we have some sound issues, and I can afford to do that. But appreciate the time check, man. You're welcome. I hope the sound wasn't too bad the whole video, but in case it was, again, you can go on my Twitter and just go to my posts. You can reread them. There's plenty more. I guess we can do 10 more minutes of just looking at the mainstream media propaganda. There's probably something up there. Here's Apple. See at 2:03 p.m. CNN Business posting at 2:03 p.m. on the 22nd about Apple iPhone, Apple 23, Apple 22, iPhone 23. See that? It's the same. I mean, I have millions of examples. That's what Twitter helps me do. I mean, they can delete my Twitter page. I'll just make more examples. Because guess what? English Premier League is going to keep tweeting their fucking numerical rituals, and I'll just keep retweeting them. It doesn't matter. I'm sure these examples aren't even that good. I'm sure that they're like this all the time. Nice. You could hear. Okay. Well, the fact that you guys could hear me and see what's on the screen, I guess that's what matters. Um, but yeah, it looks. I'm glad it's better now. But I don't want you. I don't want to look at this piece of California. It's a top story. I should click on it. We'll look at it at 10. Just one. California breaks coronavirus records. Gatherings in homes may fuel spread as more young people get sick. I mean, this is all contrived crap. 207, 127-second video. Sky Shredder Freemasonry 127, like the Grand Illuminati. Let's see, 31st Prime. No, California equals 52 and 88. 65 like pandemic. You see that? They got the pandemic pattern here. Pandemic 65 like California. Now they have the massive surge in cases. So Gavin Newsom says something Wednesday. That's the 24th. Let's look from the 24th to Gavin Newsom's birthday. I think we'll get something. Gavin Newsom, October 10th, 1967. Born 10/10. Here we have some propaganda up there at 10, but it could be coincidental or not. It could be all part of the riddle. So we can do the 24th and October 10th. We can do his upcoming birthday. 109 days, 3 months, 17 days, Corona 66, 3/17 to 66 prime. Also have 15 weeks and 4 days. Look at this. 15 weeks and 3 days, we'll have the end date. 15 weeks and 3 days. Jesuit order equals 153. They're literally branding this propaganda. This is an act of the Jesuit order. This whole coronavirus ritual has been stamped with the numbers of the Jesuit order the whole time. So now, 15 and 3 from his birthday. See? 15 weeks and 3 days is coming out. So we might get coronavirus specific numbers, virus pandemic numbers from his past birthday. Oh, Jesus. We did. You see how we do this? You see this? See how this works? I said from his past birthday then, because we got the branding. They branded the propaganda from his upcoming birthday. Jesuit Order 153. So from his past birthday, we're going to get the numbers for virus. I fucking just said that. And look at this. 37 weeks from his birthday. I mean, this is contrived propaganda. Virus equals 37. Once again, how do we get this? We get how they lay their propaganda out. We know how these rituals are crafted, so you can guess what numbers you're going to see. Well, that's a good way to kind of wind this video down. Anyone who left at 1, I apologize for leading you on, but yeah, I am going to end really soon, because that was a really good example, I think, to end with. But you saw that shit. 37 weeks from his birthday, virus 37, and from his upcoming birthday is the numbers for the Jesuit order. And people will still say it's coincidental. I mean, I don't know what to say. How can I be guessing what numbers we're going to see? What patterns we're going to see? Oh, see, we got some space propaganda. Let's look at today's date numerology one more time. NASA 35. Make sure I just called this out at the beginning. Space 17. NASA 35. Unbelievable. And we have, look, check these out. A bunch of NASA space propaganda. 10-year-old timeless of the sun. Astronomers. Yeah, we're going to go through these really quickly. But it doesn't matter. It'll be really easy. We have 16 videos here. When you're at 16, you get 33. Yeah, those classic hallmarks, man. Bam. It's just like so contrived. Is there a current order, stay-at-home order?
or other or other heavy countries out of their propaganda. I just couldn't find one. No, they don't have any orders. So I keep going to 10 TV because that's where all the propaganda official shit comes out for this city, for the state at least. So or for the city. But go to you keep looking at your main local news and you'll see it. Because when they're trying to tell the sheep, hey guys, follow our rules, we're going to use that. Is there a decode why they were closed on Sunday? I don't know. And I would love to look into that, but I really have to wrap this up in the next few minutes. But I'll keep that in mind and look for that. Yeah, I mean, it's just so crazy how they love faking everything. Hey, Domino. Glad to hear. We're going to look at like one more riddle. Just these space riddles, and then close it. I gotta get back to work. But Saturn third. Oh, this is. I'll make sure I'm on the right thing. Okay. Look at this. Vaccine 57. Or line is 5 with the 7. Skyflight 57. I'm gonna go to this space. Look at this. 105. Masonry 105. Zionism 105. Always 105. They're coding 105 in here. I guarantee you that's why they're doing that. 1 of 184. Not sure if the number connects to Saturn and all the other ciphers. So the black hole merger was observed by ground-based gravitational wave detectors on May 21st, 2019. With 30 in numerology, 47 numerology, the 141st day of the year with 224 days remaining. See that? Society of Jesus 224. Or see, I always do this. I can't memorize these people's names for the life of me. I really can't. This Society of Jesus 224, and without it, it's 191 and 187. And if that's confusing anyone new, understand these people are Riddlers. They need a decent bag of ammo to brand their propaganda. But you see how they keep it simple. They really use Jesuit order. Notice how we see 144, 153 more often. And we still, and of course, the Jesuit orders is of course very important. We see 177, we see 201, event 201. So I'm not trying to confuse you on that either. But you see how the is important, and without the is important. It gives them more ammo, but it's still a finite amount of ammo. Don't just say that now and say, well, now you have all these. No, you don't. You have now 4 more numbers. Out of how many? Again, you do a little bit of math in your head, and it's just nothing to freak out over. So, yeah, I think I'm about to close it here because I want to look at the other one I clicked on, though. This about the sun. Oh, this is just the video. Some sun ritual. I wish I could piece this more together. Besides the fact that it's being published today on this Jesuit Order Catholic Day. Nice, you got 522 on Twitter, just like Kobe. Twitter may be the best place to wake people up. Just decode what the sheep fall for daily. Yep, it's been good. Woke up after Kobe died to Gematria. Nothing is as enlightening. That's awesome to hear, Tachi. Thanks, man, for keep putting out the information. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna end the stream. Anyone who joined late, I apologize. I mean, this is why I stream for hours on end, because whenever people join, I'm like, hey, let's look at more examples. But I really, I can't now. So I'm gonna end the stream. But since this was so easy to do, I might try to stream again later. Maybe it's this evening or something. So I'll see y'all later on. Peace out.